guest host of Kids News Weekly, and this is what's happening in your world today. It's been a very exciting week for Melbourne and indeed the whole of Victoria. For the first time since March, the state recorded 2 days of 0 coronavirus cases and 0 deaths. Double donuts. That's really quite impressive. In the United States, we've had an average of 71,092 cases per day over the last week. So, yeah. Anyway, restrictions have also been lifted for people in Melbourne who can now leave the house for any reason they want. They can go eat in cafes, get their eyebrows waxed, and shop Kmart. So things are pretty good. Many Melburnians were overcome by the moment, tears streaming down their faces as they realized that they could go freely to Spotlight and buy yarn. However, based on what was trending on Twitter, people were most excited about getting on the beers. Now, I don't know what that means, so I assume this is some Melbourne tradition where you create a stack of beers and then stand on. It sounds delightful. I would enjoy that. When asked if he would be getting on the beers, Victorian Premier Dan Andrews said he might go a little higher up on the shelf. So I guess he'll be doing some extreme beer stacking. We in America might not get to Aussie games, but you do you, Melbourne, because by the beard of Zeus, you've earned it. The easing of restrictions means that Melburnians can now look forward to celebrating Halloween this Saturday. To tell us more about how kids can safely enjoy Halloween, we're crossing to your regular host, Jasper, who's in the field to bring us this very special update. Over to you, Jasper.
Thanks, Ron, and thanks for being our guest host this week.
Thank you, Jasper. You know, we newsmen have to stick together.
Right. Halloween is on Saturday, and the restrictions have eased just in time for this special day. It's great to see people getting ready and spookifying their houses. And while, like me, you might absolutely love Halloween, it's important that we stick to the rules and prevent the spread of the rona. So here is some guidance from the Department of Health and Human Services to help us celebrate Halloween safely. Under current restrictions, traditional trick-or-treating, where you knock on someone's door and yell, "Trick or treat!" is not permitted. So instead of going door to door, why not try these ideas? Have a Halloween party outside, in a park. You can catch up in a group with up to 10 people, including any adults supervising. Do a Halloween scavenger hunt, decorate your house, have a virtual costume party, or have a Halloween movie night. You might be saying to yourself, "Hey Jasper, I really want to go around my neighborhood and check out decorations and do some trick-or-treating. How can I do it safely?" Well, if your parents say you can go trick-or-treating, here are some tips to stay. If you are over 12, wear a face mask with your costume. A mask that is part of your Halloween costume is not a substitute for a proper face mask. Keep at least 1.5 meters between yourself and other people you don't live with. Don't take lollies from a shared bowl because touching the same food and surfaces as other people isn't safe. Look for wrapped lollies and chocolates on fences or lawns and non-contact collection. That's it for me. Back to you, Ron, in the studio.
Did you know that he was that short? Yeah, like how old is he? 23? He's 10? Wow, I did not see that coming. No wonder he doesn't have a mustache. Are we on? We're on now? I don't believe you. Thank you, Jasper, for that special report. And remember, kids, if a stranger in a van says that they have lots of candy for you and you should get in the van, don't do it. I did it, and they took me to this house, and I had to be a servant to an old lady and perform magic tricks for her friends. It took 5 years for my parents to find me, even though the house was at the end of my street. You bear those scars for life. Anyway, stay safe this Halloween and don't spread COVID. From all of us here at Kids News Weekly, you stay classy, Melbourne. I'm Ron Burgundy. Right, are we done? Time to get my flute on. Thank you.